Good morning, everybody. Praise the Lord. Welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. Grateful and thankful for this day, for this opportunity that God has given us to come together to start our day off in the power and the presence of the Lord. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and my sisters, it is the natural, normal, necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. That's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. And I'm glad that you're here with us on today as we dare to prepare to lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 298. We're going to get this thing straight. We're talking about anger at family decisions. Anger at family decisions. Yeah, some of these layers are taboo issues that sometimes people don't want to talk about or deal with. We gonna talk about it. Anger at family decisions. If it is possible, as far as it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Romans 12 and 18. Let's talk about it, y'all. Grief doesn't always unite families. Sometimes it exposes deep fractures. Arguments over wills, funeral details, medical decisions can surface long held tensions and unspoken wounds. What should be a moment of mourning becomes a battlefield of opinions and emotions. Ooh. Now, some of y'all may not have experienced none of this, that everything was peaceful and everybody pulled together and sung kumbaya. There was no issues, problems, challenges, fights, just none of that. Maybe that y'all experienced that. But for some people, it was not that easy, right? That this was supposed to be a time of peace, and this loss and transition turned into a time of war, right? You had all of these things that were happening. Wheels, arguments over wheels again, funeral details, they want this, they want that. I want them to sing, they don't need to sing, they don't need to speak. Why do this, do that? Why they don't need to, we don't need two cars, we just need one that they can drive and they can do this and they what, who gonna make the green beans, and she can't fix the macaroni. How come we don't have it over here? Some people have two repasses because everything is split. So y'all do y'all thing over there. We do our thing over there. There is so much to have. Medical decisions, right? Keep them on, take them off. Keep her on, take her off. It's all of these things begin to happen, right? What should be a moment of mourning becomes a battlefield of opinions and emotions. Then, when the dust settles, you're left not only grieving the loss of your loved one, but also the peace that once existed among those who remain. Now, not only have we lost our loved one, but we've lost the peace, the camaraderie, the fellowship, the oneness that we all had at one point in time. Anger and grief is real. It often springs from pain, unmet expectations, or a desperate need to regain some sense of control. But staying in that anger only deepens the wounds. Anger and grief is real. That's what I tell people. You stop there, but you don't stay there. You stop there, but you don't stay there. Yeah, you stop there. Give yourself permission to feel what you feel. Anger is actually a healthy emotion. So it's something you go through, something that you deal with. You stop there, but you don't stay there, right? Romans 12 and 8 reminds us that peace isn't always possible, but it's always worth pursuing. I want to say that again. Peace, it ain't always possible. You can try, you can try. Sometimes it just doesn't end that way. Peace isn't always possible, but it is always worth pursuing. Living at peace doesn't mean pretending nothing happened. It means refusing to let bitterness have the final say. It's not that we're pretending nothing didn't happen. We just agree that we're not going to allow bitterness to have the final say. You can acknowledge the hurt, set the boundaries, and still choose forgiveness. God sees every injustice and every misunderstanding. He knows your motives, your love, and your heartache. And he can bring healing to relationships even after words have been said and lines have been crossed. If this should happen to be you, here's your point of application. If anger still lingers, pray this simple prayer: God, help me respond in grace, even when others don't deserve it. Heal my heart where it's been hurt. Guard me from resentment. Write a letter you may never send, expressing what you wish could be said, and ask God to bring peace where conflict once lived. That writing that letter is super duper important because, again, release brings about relief, and you are expressing outwardly what you are feeling inwardly. So write it, right? And ask God to bring peace where conflict once lived. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 298. I told you we was going to try to get this thing straight. Anger at family decisions. Anger at family decisions. Mike said I will be making my return to Indy on Monday. Let's go, Mike. Let's go, Mike. Oh my, hitting the nail on the head this morning. Man, won't he do it? Won't he say it? Won't he show it? Won't he expose it? Man, hope and pray y'all have a sensational Saturday. Praying for y'all. Keep navigating through this thing one day at a time. We gonna make it. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all with the love of the Lord. See y'all tomorrow, same time, same place for another Good Morning Grief Devotion. Let's go.